was pretty boring and standard. I worked, came home, no direction I guess you'd say. Looking to get a girlfriend, save for a house, just living for what people would say the dream. I didn't really care or think much about what I was doing. I was partying, hanging out with friends, drinking, going to clubs on the weekends, whatever made me happy at the time. I've known Jesus all of my life. I grew up with very religious grandparents who prayed every time we went over there. My parents took us to church sporadically throughout primary school, although they didn't live as Christians. I went to some scripture classes in primary school. It wasn't until high school when Wade dragged me along to lunchtime group that Michael was running with Hot Chips there, where I learnt a bit more about Jesus. Wade kept inviting me to lighthouse events such as Summerfest, which I went along to at the end of high school, as well as night church back in Camp Toukley. My parents had divorced midway through high school, and afterwards my mum became a Christian and started going to a different local church. My sister and I started going a bit with her, and I joined their youth group. While I was at that church, I got baptised, but I think it was more being on a spiritual high than understanding what it meant to live with Jesus as my King. Looking back, I still wasn't really living for God at the time, but my own way still. Good old Wade again, he invited me to what I thought was going to be the beach, but turned out to be a bushwalk along the Great Northern Walk. Didn't realise there was going to be all the other young adults from Lighthouse too. I really valued their friendliness and inclusion, but Wade invited me to church again and I was welcomed really well, so I kept going. Whenever I started to make excuses or skip church, I was followed up by Jeremy, who'd check up on me, which encouraged me to keep going. I did more to life with Jeremy and was amazed at the facts about Jesus. The evidence left no doubt in my mind that the Bible was trustworthy. I guess in my mind or heart I hadn't fully believed, but now I did. My eyes were now opened and it really cemented the hope that God is real and Jesus did pay for my sins. He's given me a purpose and direction. I now use my time differently, not going out partying as much, and when I do, I'm not drinking as heavily. I now thank God for everything and want to share the good news of Jesus to others. Owning a house and getting married would be cool, but strengthening my faith in God is now my priority. My trust is in God, so I know He'll provide the right things for me at the right time.